the government is under enormous pressure in the economy, with talking about double-digit recession. And so there's many people who really want to reopen, and restaurants and so many businesses. At the same time, people are very scared and the numbers are looking very bad. Also, real concern, I've been talking to various doctors and nurses, and they're really concerned. They've been suffering immensely, a lot of deaths among doctors and nurses, a lot of them not getting sufficient equipment, and then some of them being blamed then by families when people are dying in the hospitals. So they're really under pressure, but it's very hard, like in all countries, for the government to have a really coherent policy about this and how to best focus their efforts.
Ioan, you were telling me just before we came on air that the country's also coming into hurricane season there, which is an added pressure, an added complication, if you like.
Certainly, and you really see kind of double trouble there. Already yesterday, there was the beginning of some tropical storms and some flooding in the city of Reynosa. And there we saw some pretty alarming images of a ward where there were COVID patients and people were being lifted on their beds, among really flooded hospital corridors. Now, if we see more hurricanes coming, and they come both in the Atlantic and through the Caribbean and on the Pacific coast, then you could see whole cities flooded, evacuations, and combining that with the COVID crisis, that's a pretty worrying scenario.
Ioan Grillo there in Mexico City talking to me earlier.